Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Here we go.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 86 yards.
And that put him over 1,000 yards for the season. And the benchmark for running backs, 1,000 yards. The same for receivers. When you have that kind of a year, you've had a monster.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. It's complete to Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and the finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Derek Brown
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
He'll look to throw. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
To throw on 2nd down is Young.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Young to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to 17.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down, counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Flushed out right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Bengals Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Young. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The slot man in motion right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Young off the play fake.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Harris 1st down.
Smith red. Opposite. Green. Yellow. 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st down.
Young on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
1st down, Panthers.
Drill 52. Ready, go.
From the red zone now, Young.
Able to get this one to McBride.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Bengals 17-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll throw again. Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it as we resume action.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Burrow on play action. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And got his man complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here's the Paris offense ready to take possession.
Here we go.
And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Young.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Derek Brown.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
McPherson's has been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Paris offense out to have another go at it. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check white. Switch yellow.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, look at the juke. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackler.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
On 1, ready?
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Burrow. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's the Paris offense ready to take possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Young on 3rd down.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
On 1, ready?
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
11 MT, take.
Now Burrow. He wants Reynolds way downfield.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Now a first down throw for Young. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Young. That is caught, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And a Paris first down.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Now Young.
Short, puts it on the carpet, it's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
That throw by Young incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
Well, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild-card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
3rd down, Young from the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shot. 17.
16 yards. And the Panther first down.
Ready?
1st and 10, Young.
He's got Mingo.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards on the play. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Young to throw it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 29 yards.
And the Panthers get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
88 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard
Ready?
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
On 2nd down, Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Burrow now off the bootleg. Rolling to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Nolan Smith in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
3rd and goal, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Smith, red.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
And the Panther first down.
Ready.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Down.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
That throw by Young incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Young.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Cut.
Young. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Cut.
Throwing, Young. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Brings up second down. At the 39.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Back now in Cincinnati.
Let's go now.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. And Young's throw there incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
Opposite. Green. Yellow. Line. Black swap.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
Cut.
To throw, Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
This will be caught at about the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Set.
Now Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Young.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Anthony Schwartz.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Panthers 20.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Cincinnati set to take over once again.
Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to flash together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
46-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Touchdown, Bengals! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
1st down.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Young will set to throw.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They'll throw again. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he will have a Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there.
That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Set. Ready?
A first down throw for Young.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. First down, Young. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Young on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
That is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
One last shot for Young. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is running.